So for that, students have given a solution. Laser Doppler micrometer technique is used, and the bumpings and other things are not really felt by the driver. This is another innovation. And the interdisciplinary innovation by both high quality teaching learning, meticulous classroom and quality of the teachers, staff, then memberships, professional bodies, periodic assessment, and then engage faculty and students and expose them to the current technologies, and incubation events, SAV, BAHA and Recycle, Rogat and other.
From the government or university in that admission process?
No,
overview it.
No, but we have submitted this and that should be ratified by the university and by the
From the state
and the university.
And this outcome-based education which you are mentioning, it's EOCU and attainment process and the course outcomes, have they been prescribed by the university or they are your own?
Initially they were our own, sir, and slowly we are adopting to the university. Because ours is the first institution, we defined our own COs. POs are really mandates and what we have. Because we are also conducting, bridging the gap to other value added.
The process of attainment assessment, that is yours or it's prescribed by the university?
No, sir, it is ours.
It is yours.
Ours. In fact, university is also adopting ours.
Okay. Do you have any ERP file?
What is
Can
it?
you ERP and software system?
Yeah, actually, Dr. Jayashree has. What is Dr. Jayashree? She is the one who designed the online feedback survey forms and
Not feedback. I'm talking of this
Yes.
review.
Yes, sir. So he has done that.
We are using a procedure to find the attainment.
So we'll be needing the evidence of that.
Yes, we'll show it.
Details we can share afterwards.
Yes.
Why those vacancies are there? Suppose it is 98%, sometimes.
Some students get admission into IITs and IITs, they move out.
They go out.
Yeah, so we have vacancies.
These admissions are, these vacancies get created in 30% slot or 70% slot?
Mostly in both.
For administrative functioning also, do you have some software-based management system?
Yeah, we know you, sir. We know you actually.
They do not have automatic.
University college has, but the
It's a monopoly. How many PhDs have been awarded from your place? This year you have shown more than 50 are working for PhD.
guiding.
Right?
About 6.
6 have been awarded.
No, after we have the research center, none actually, but
None.
yeah, just from outside the university.
Yes,
But
who
they-
is this Dr. Hanuman?
One, sorry, sir, one. We have one PhD awarded, Dr. Gajanan has guided.
Sir, under my supervisor, one is awarded. Under training. I was a research supervisor for grade and also.
One.
So you also, Dr.
We do that process. You are a retired professor. You are a retired professor. You have some citations are 2000 plus. You have some research labs, then you have a research center also. What is there in the research center?
In the mechanical department, we have, sir.
No, research labs
No,
are.
sorry, research center is actually granted by Osmania University. They have recognized our departments, our programs as.
Institutional scholarship also.
Actually, we don't have any norms like that, but any student who is financially need that. Non-teaching faculty students were sponsored. Their awards were sponsored. About 4 to 5. Non-teaching.
Means you do not have any institutional scholarships. Then,
We have a charitable trust. From the trust we get funding.
there has to be a policy framework for
Scholarship.
research scholarship.
Only for medals there is what's the
You have institutional medals.
Yes.
What is the average salary of the placement?
We follow this space.
Average salary. You have mentioned only highest for 8 lakhs.
Yes.
What is that? 3.5. What is the percentage placement?
Depends on the department to department. And the highest
Overall, percentage is.
overall is for 50 to 60, sir. 50 to 60%.
You have not mentioned anything about the rare books in library. Do you have some rare books?
Yeah, very good.
Yes, sir. We will see, we will see.
Seven cases.
Then typically some of the things which I would like to have this slide, you can note, somebody can note down the slide numbers. Slide number 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. It's 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 41, 50, 73, 74, 77, 78, 91, 103, 112, 144, 193, 194, 195, 196, and 198. So, any documentary evidence for whatever content you have?
Yes, sir. Whatever I have presented.
No, I am typically saying that we need to these like this. Apart from that, whatever you have seen, that's fine.
Okay, sir.
Right?
The benefits for this is we can have joint collaboration research projects with DST and NAAC and other AAC. Part-time PhD scholars with NIT Baragan because they have an MOU with NIT Baragan.
What is about government? What about the private avenues? There's some long list of private avenues.
Yeah, we have private MOUs where some of them are encouraging internship students.
Most of them will be for internships.
Jobs, seminars, I think that should not be under the research project.
This one.
SSR somewhere says 3 something, 4 something. There is some mismatch there.
On computers, we have removed for faculty.
And the Cisco is still continuing because
Sir?
the Cisco.
Yes, yes.
And
Cisco, Dr. Karen.
So we have a dedicated Cisco Library department and we have a two inspectors 2002,
Don't repeat all these.
2007, 14, 18.
You have 41 faculty members.
Yes.
How many professors?
So 3 professors, 8 associate professors, 30 assistant professors, 6 PhD.
11,
and-
6 PhD.
Yeah, and 13 are faculty are pursuing PhD. We have PhD research center also. We are having our own operating system, social operating system. We receive best accredited award for
What is
the
the own
CSI.
operating system?
Go back.
Yes, sir. Requirement related to compilation of languages, different type of program, they compile and flavor and draft, file the copyright also, and we are sharing our operating system free of cost to various schools also in Badan. Yes, sir.
We are giving to the schools.
It's free of cost. Received CSI award also in 2015, 2018. Last year we organized Telangana region number 5 student convention of CSI. 2015 they organized CSI Telangana state student convention in the department. We have MOU with IIT Bombay spoken tutorial. I show the glance of the system. We are getting 16 PhD scholars, 3 R&D projects, 4 patents are published, 12 copyrights are received.
You can show these things when we are visiting your department.
Yes. It's student achievements. Entrepreneur also, they are developing their own website, they are working in their business. So I just link to highlight one innovation of our department. Our student identify that some students from different background, from civil, mechanical, they are not able to compile a code because each compiler have different flavor. So they come forward, develop one compiler which is able to, which is very helpful for civil, mechanical, other students to compile a code, a C, C++, Java, Python, and all the languages compile in a single platform. And we receive a copyright of that. As we are using Android OS in our mobile phone, our student also in chess, kabaddi, social outreach program, we are participating. And last year, the Department of CSE students create the TEDx in our college. I just need to share that the head of Osmania University, Dr. Shamla Madam, is alumni of our
This is all right.
vision mission. We have 2 courses, B, ME, We organized the vision mission, that some committees we have, PAC, Department Advisory Board, Admin Structure, DAV meets, we organize. We are also covering content beyond the syllabus through various activities. Some are photographs, some are workshop are there. We invite industry expert to judge our quality of projects. Like for the department, its placement events are. I just happy to share that all the day one companies are CMM level 5 companies in our department. Accenture, Cognizant, Wipro, Infosys, Deloitte are day one companies, and average package is approximately 3.3, 3.4. Yeah, strong association with Cognizant. The HR of Cognizant head is our DAB members. Mr. Shiva. We are very active in CSI. Sir. We received Best Accredited Award 2 times from the CSI. Even the secretary and the nominee from our college CSI. Co-curricular activities organized by the department. We have dedicated mentoring system. Each faculty member, we have 27 faculty members. Each faculty member have 20 to 25 students for the mentoring, and the meeting is twice in a semester. It's faculty information. Last academic year, the student faculty ratio. We have currently 16.56 student faculty ratio in the department. We have as far as for NB concerned, we receive a remark that we have a very good in CSI activity. We are providing Google Classroom, and the student branch is very active in the department. We are using module also. Faculty participation in various workshop and BP conferences. We organize. The second table shows that activity organized by the department. Six participation. First is participation. Second one is activity organized by the department. IEEE conference organized by the Osman University last year.
How many SCI papers your department has?
The science index we have in RCA project, DRDL and RCA. Infrastructure for department. Laboratories. List of open source software in the department. Sushi is developed by our faculty members. Samyani developed by our students. Anuman is a multi-compiler. And our department faculty develop the apps in a college.
You are using Moodle?
Yes. And I just like to share that, sir, from last 4 years onward, we are moving towards green tomorrow. Now each and every data is available in our blog with timestamp, and we are maintaining all the blogs.
Next. This is the vision of the department, mission of the department in sync with the vision and mission of the institution. These are the program educational objectives that we have framed and program specific outcomes. These are the various committees in the department. Just one moment on ability to plan, analyze, design and execute projects in a specific framework of the domain of civil engineering is specific to civil engineering. For example, we use softwares in we have several softwares like CapFAT, TowerCAD and StatPro. All these are specific to civil engineering. And the ability to use our total station, non-destructive testing, they are again specific to only civil engineering. That's why they are program specific outcomes. These are the various committees in the department. And this I just take, I'll take one moment. We started in 81. We shifted to this campus in 2000, accredited for the first time in 2002. Again accredited in 2013, in fact 2007, 2013 and 2018. We are a part of Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, because I happen to be the coordinator, it is indicated here. And we are also having Institute of Engineers student chapter, apart from having a very active consultancy in civil engineering. This one moment on this, they have a total intake of 120, faculty is 26, supporting staff is 17. We have got 3 professors, 6 associate professors and 17 assistant professors. This is on the basis of first year and second year on the model curriculum and third and fourth year on the choice-based grade system. These are our student achievements. These are the various university ranks that we hold, our students hold. This is a contribution to the society. The faculty retention more than 5 years is 81% of our faculty are there with us for more than 5 years. And this is the age group of the faculty. Overall experience of the faculty. Faculty from other states. We have people from Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Telangana. In all, 23 journal publications and 3 national and international conferences in 2018. This is the consultancy which we have been doing to the government of Telangana for the last decade plus. We generate over 20 lakhs per month, per annum for all their projects. These are all covered by Madam. This is the industrial visit. We have taken them to students to Bhakranagar Dam, to Delhi Metro, to Kinnarsani Dam and Godavari Kani and all. This is essentially the laboratory details. We have got about 9 laboratories. The point that I wanted to highlight here is all the area for these laboratories are much beyond what is stipulated. The AICT stipulates 66 square meters, but all of them are much beyond. And these are the major equipments that we have in these 9 laboratories. These are the pics of the laboratory which you will see when we come down to the laboratory. These are the library details. The central library pertaining to civil engineering, we have about 1548 titles and 7,792 volumes in addition to the e-books that we have. These are OBA related slides. This one slide I thought 2017-18, my starting rank in civil engineering is 3,497 and the ending rank is 47,025, including all reservations and all. Incidentally, the rank is getting better by the year. From 2013, the input rank was 5538. 2017-18, the input rank minimum was 3,497. 17-18, I have first rank, second rank, fifth rank, and 10th rank in the university. And these are the various university ranks held by the students of this department consistently from 13-14 to 17-18. This is the placement detail. These are the various associate partners. Incidentally, our distinguished alumni, Dr. Srinivas is presently a professor in IISc Bangalore. Dr. Dinakar is associate professor with IIT Bhubaneswar. And it's not indicated here. Dr. Vishwanath is presently an associate professor in Hyderabad IIT. These are, of course, working in various departments. This I thought I wanted to take a moment on this. These are our strengths, these are our weaknesses, these are our opportunities and challenges.
Okay. So these are the contents and presentations. Is the department
Let me ask you a couple of things and say how many students do you have in the department?
656. Yes,
600 plus.
656.
656, sir.
Yes, sir. 6 professors.
And associate professors,
4,
4. How many PhD?
6.
All professors are PhD.
Yes, sir. Except one visiting professor.
He is also in this 6. SCI papers.
Almost around 15 to 20.
SCI.
This is all about the department. It offers 2 programs, one UG and one PG. It has 28 well-qualified faculty members and 27 experienced technical staff. We have the vision of the department and PUs for mechanical engineering and for CAD/CAM. We have our own PSOs. Based on the strength of the department, we have written this. And these are the achievements of the department. It is accredited by 4 times, and we have grants from UGC, grants from Institute of Engineers, and MODROPs from 2002 onwards. The human resources of the department, there are 4 professors, 5 associate professors, 19 assistant professors. The staff in the department, academic year-wise, faculty members and cadre ratio being maintained. Experience is 16 years of our faculty, with the bell curve is being followed for the experience. We have 5 faculty to PhD, faculty pursuing is 17, and recognized research supervisors by OU is 4. And we have these are 22 scholars or on-rolls with the department being guided by the faculty. 1 PhD is awarded in the department. And we have minor research projects sanctioned by UGC and IEI, PG and UG projects. These are some of the facilities. This is one IE sponsored PG project for the student. This is UG project for the student. Our faculty members are PhD examiners, MTech examiners for other universities. They have chaired several sessions, delivered expert lectures at RCI, panel member for DRDL interview board, best teacher, Cognizant best teacher awardees, best paper awardees. We have H-Index, ITEN and Scopus. These are the Google Scholar citation and H-Index and ITEN by our faculty members. This is the consolidated statement of journals and conferences and indexed journals. Consultancy activities to the tune of 4 lakhs. Our faculty involved in every central function of the college. They themselves do MOOCs. And these are the faculty attended workshops, FDPs and STTPs attended. This is student information, on-rolls, year-wise. This is student enrollment year-wise. Academic, every year we achieve OU ranks, placements, higher studies and entrepreneurs. We have year-wise, it keeps on growing.
What is percentage?
Sir?
Placement percentage.
Placement percentage. Here we can see the number of final year students is 133 and eligible 109, 24 are placed and 1034 placed.
Around 25%?
30% sir, organizations and institutes. This year we have very much increased. Our students are well and good in sports. They achieve in sports too. She represented the Republic Day Parade this year, and our students do well in spoken tutorials, quality, QEEE, and this is our infrastructure. We have classrooms, labs to the tune of every lab and with respective spaces. When we go with all modes of pedagogy techniques, we have licensed software with perpetual license. Computational facilities are available. This is exclusively for mechanical engineering. It's a department library. We have a very good teaching learning process. We have various committees that looks after, redefines the vision, process for PEOs, how we map things to improve quality of teaching and learning. And every program curriculum we receive, we analyze first, we make the bar charts, and there will be a detailed discussions before it is given to students, either for UG or for PG. We identify curriculum gaps and we start with teaching learning process. From the university we receive the academic calendar and then we go with our own academic calendar. And that's all pedagogy techniques we follow. We use demonstration models, simulation by our faculty members have been made and open domain, it is available. These are all some of our students are involved in participative learning. Every year, every semester they have to make some models, do analysis and then present it every year, and it is being evaluated for their CIE. And these are model presentation every year we conduct, and the papers, internal papers are evaluated. Projects are very beauty of our department. We follow the procedure and we follow rubrics for evaluation and we identify the best projects. This is how faculty will brief to their students and we invite students to present their ideas, and then after consents we paste the final list. These are some of the samples of our projects. We have several projects based on eco-friendliness, environment consciousness, fabrication, and the department is very strong with giving projects, and we offer consultancy to DRDOs. These are all examples of our projects. This you can see it is being used for the college and it's sponsored by college, and this planner is thoroughly manufactured, fabricated by our students. And we have many of the experiments are fabricated, calibrated as students' project, and it is put into use. This is one recent addition. This is what the total analysis of our projects. Every year we offer 37 projects and we could make this many number of fabrication and others. We could guide, we have the potential of the faculty members to guide 31, and if it is outside ME projects, we insist our students to present their work to the outside world, whatever small they do. So this is those are all curricular aspects, and now we can go into co-curricular aspects. We call people from R&D, mixed blend of R&D, industry and academia, and we conduct lectures. Industrial visits are being organized on a regular basis, semester one or at least once in a semester or twice a semester. Internships by the students, and these internships, some students who go there will continue to take projects, continue their projects, and one or two of our students get admitted into IIT Hyderabad who went as an intern, completed his MTech project with us and then joined there as a PhD scholar. So these are the programs offered by the faculty, conducted conferences, and it is in association with several agencies and outreach programs we organize. Engineers Day, Akshay Ganesha, Akshay Urja, Bicycle Rally. The department is well connected with the outside world through professional society memberships, and this is one of the feather in the cap of our department, SAE Collegiate Club. Every year we have students love to join this club and start working, and we have been improving ourselves every year with this. These are all some samples of our products by the students with faculty coordinators, and as a result we get SAE core placements every year. When they go for Eficycle, Baha, Supra, there our students are being taken and the chain of alumni continues. And we have recently started an IEI students chapter. We are associated with the Indian Institute of Welding. And after teaching, learning, curricular and co-curricular, we see what are the outcomes, feedbacks and action taken. So this program outcomes, we have how we assess and evaluate course outcomes, direct and indirect attainment for overall PO attainment, how the POs are attained, how the gaps are filled. Right, PO attainment for 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17 and 17, 18, and that's how feed it. Student feedback for teaching, learning, and course monitoring is done twice. These are some samples of online surveys we conduct. Alumni feedback is being taken, parents' feedback, student feedback, minutes are followed, and action is taken. Student counseling is one of the strongest part of us. And then we continue this overall. This is how faculty performance appraisal is done for us. And then alumni contributions as stakeholders to the department. We have very rich right start alumni because 1985 our first batch came out. We have a very strong alumni base right start from principal secretary to scientist, distinguished scientist to recent and all this. This is one addition to our department, scientist of the year. And they have donated in monetary terms and knowledge terms. These are best practices what our department claimed, because this is by the faculty, of the faculty and for the faculty. This is by the students, of the students and for the students. And this is also one thing students have generated. We dump our question papers, we dump our answers, everything. They can use Android internally within 100-meter radius from the department. And we have our own SWOT analysis.
How many SCI papers you have?
Same papers.
SCI papers.
Scoopus index.
Good morning, sir. I am Dr. Samson, head of the Department of IT. I extend a warm welcome to all of you.
Tell us about your faculty members. How many faculty members?
70 faculty members we have, sir.
17.
Yes, sir.
How many professors?
One professor we have, 3 associate professors and 13 assistant professors.
And how many PhD? How many PhDs?
2 PhDs, sir.
2 PhDs.
Yes, sir.
And how many students do you have?
4 students.
4 students.
Approximately.
How many labs you have?
7 exclusive labs for IT department.
And you share the laboratories of computer science also?
No, sir.
No.
Around 6 lakhs.
6 labs. What is the average salary?
Maybe around
3 lakhs. How many students get placed every year?
approximately.
It's better than computer science?
Computer science is slightly better.
Slightly better. Computer science is better.
60 to 65.
Okay, how many SCI publications do you have?
6, sir. 6.
Scopus or SCI?
Scopus.
Now, if anything specific you want to tell us, because this Vision Mission PO,
Yes.
CO, everything is common.
And some of our achievements I would like to highlight. Vision and mission statement are understood. VOs, program outcomes, programs. We are defined 2 program specific outcomes. One is hardware design and the one is software design. Our department got accredited in the year 2007, which was the earliest point of eligibility. The Information Technology Students Association was the first student professional society in the entire college, which was established by the Department of IT. And also, we have initiated IEEE student branch, CSI student chapter, Women in Infinity, that is WIE, Affinity Group in the college. EDC cell is also initiated by the Department of IT in the year 2013, and it is actively working for the goals of entrepreneurship. So our students got all India grade 6th and 9th in the year 2013.
We have read that.
Right. We were finalists of Microsoft Imagine Cup 2007. Our IEEE student branch won Darrell Chang International Silver Award in the year 2015. In the photos, our faculty member SBC, Mrs. Wagini, IT faculty member is seen, and also student chair Mr. Anirudh is also seen in the photo. So these are the certificates regarding those awards. So this is also our initiative CSA. Our students' idea was shortlisted among 7,500 plus ideas presented to AICT Smart India Hackathon, and our students team idea secured 4th position in the entire country. So we follow university curriculum and implementation according to the instruction given by the university. Right now we have CPCS and as well as AICT model curriculum, which is introduced in the year 2018-19 for teaching learning process. So we use PowerPoint presentations using LCD in addition to text and chalk and talk method. So judicious blend of teaching methods such as PPT, video and audio tips wherever required, sir. this is critically, our students are actively participating in critically. These are the committees in the department, core committees, PSC and DAP. So we have the quality intake, sir. Almost all seats are getting filled. That is very clear from this slide. So we have well-established student support system like mentoring. So welcome this mentoring system.
This is all common.
Okay, now. Yes, sir.
Tell us only specifics if you have.
So here, pass percentage is 98.68, highest in the college, sir. That I would like to mention. Our students get university ranks consistently every year. Our student turnout obtained international copyright. And also our student Fazil was invited by Google for his active contributions. He added more than 10,000 pictures on the maps. Right, sir. Our student idea was selected in content hackathon. Our IT student back Indo-Bangladesh International
This has
Proposal.
already been presented. You were presented.
These are some of the other achievements of our students in international events. Our students are getting internships in various government organizations and MNCs. Placements, this is the placement regard, sir. So this is purely campus.
You have told that.
Right. So these are the major placement partners. Higher studies.
Yes, actually we have shown analysis of both for intake, for eligible students, for students who have registered also.
We organized national conference in the year 2020, which our current Vice Chancellor of Osmania University was the chief guest. So we also organized one week FTP in recent times in network security, hands-on using NSP in 2016. Big data analytics guest lecture, Dr. Geeta Vardhan, former director attending with the chief guest, resource person. We also organized FTP.
Anything else? Anything else you want to share?
Sir, additionally, we have one research.
Next head of department. This is all repetition.
Sir, additional facilities, sir, this I would like to mention. Additional facilities. To study atmospheric effects.
No, what is the benefit ISRO is getting out of it? Tell me some of the things, then you can just go through.
Yes, sir. There are total
How many teachers are there?
23 faculty members, sir.
How many professors?
One professor,
How many
4
associates?
associate professors,
And how many PhD?
and 5 PhDs.
5.
5, sir.
This professor and associate all are PhD.
No, sir. One assistant professor is also PhD.
These associate professors are not non-PhD.
One associate professor. Only one.
How it is?
He was certified in 2005.
And how many students do you have? Total number of students in the department?
432, sir.
432. And how many laboratories do you have?
11 laboratories.
11. Do you share any laboratory with the labs in your department?
Yes.
And what about the your placement percentage?
It is 30 to 40%.
40%. This is 40% is for the eligible candidates or the intake?
Eligible candidates.
And 30% is with respect to intake?
Yes. And most
What
of
is
the
the average salary? Average salary?
average salary 50,000.
50,000.
Sir, for students it is 3.3 lakhs. 6 lakhs is highest. 3.3 is
Any gate rank? Any rank holder in gate?
yes, it is only around 2,000 this year, sir. 2,000, right? And we are the best ranks in 2004 and 5. That is institute, sir. And our students are getting 3 or 4 ranks every year out of 10 ranks.
Move ahead.
These are the long-term and short-term goals. One professor, 4 associate professors, and most of them are from IITs and NITs, sir. PhDs, sir. This is a faculty retention ratio. And professional body evaluations are rated here, sir. Sir? One, sir. PhDs from one, sir. NIT one, sir. OU one and JNT one, sir. These are the papers published by the faculty, sir. There are 3 Scopus indexed papers, sir.
Any SCI paper?
3, sir.
SCI.
Scopus
is 3.
Scopus 3, sir. These are the citations, sir. Maximum and minimum average. Updated from Google Scholar. And in 2017, we got what of project, sir?
Good. Please proceed.
These are the best practices, supporting staff, laboratories.
Your best practices same as college or different? Your best practices.
Same, sir, with the mechanical department, in collaboration with mechanical department.
They have also shown.
There are various festivals and there are the various events conducted in the department. Outreach program, energy conservation week, and the adult facilities are.
Please move.
Stop there.
These are the placement details, sir. Distinguished remaining.
Okay, please proceed. Okay, good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. MBA is like
Head of the automobile department, sir. So what is the for all the meeting committee members? So this is the contents.
how many faculty members do you have?
Total 9, sir.
9. Any
Sorry, sir. Total 10, sir.
Total 10.
1 professor and 9 assistant professors.
How many PhDs?
1, sir.
Professor is PhD.
Yes, sir.
You are the professor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many laboratories do you have?
So totally 12 laboratories are have.
How many? 12.
1, sir. But only 3 labs are for the automobile department.
9 are from mechanical.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Shared from the mechanical department.
Means your labs are 3.
Yes.
Total you need 9, they are from mechanical.
Yes.
Additional 9. Then what is the placement?
So placement is 20 to 30%, sir.
What is the average salary?
That is about 3 lakhs.
3 lakhs. What about publications?
Publications, SCI 0, sir.
ECI 0, Scopus
Scopus 2, sir.
2. And what is the total number of students?
So 166.
166.
In the year 2009, sir.
Now just keep on moving. Anything is needed, we will stop.
So professional bodies, sir.
There is no
Yes, sir. Papers published. 2. This is the interaction. This is one UTV program conducted. Supporting staff. Infrastructure details. Laboratory details. Classrooms, labs. Equipment in the lab. Everything beyond success. List of the candidates throughout the college attended QQP program. So this is about 600 students attended. Committees in the department perform this appraisal. Student information, student support systems, career guidance, training and placement, result analysis, university rank holders, as it is the only department in the university. So students' participation in competitive examinations, placement details, higher studies details.
This SAE team would have students from mechanical as well as
Yes, sir. Combined of both mechanical and automobile.
good.
These are all the competitions attended by the students. This is the student chapter and the instruction. Events organized. And these are the reason organized events, student projects. In Make India, led by the students project. And these are the different projects. This are the go-kart, this is Supra, quad bike. This is done by only automobile engineering students recently, and it got 3rd rank in all India. Short analysis, goals, thanks.
Please start.
This is also one of the youngest departments in the college, sir.
How many teachers do you have?
8, sir.
8. How many professors?
1 professor.
You are professor?
I am associate professor at head.
Who is the professor?
Dr. Shravan is available in the department.
No, why he is not head of department?
Rotation.
Rotation. How many KGs?
2 people.
These computers you
Only one laboratory we have.
it's separate or you make use of the computers?
Separate labs.
Okay, CS lab is separate. Then how many students do you have?
120, sir. 60.
120. Your batch gets full?
Yes, sir.
Full strength. Then what about the placement, percentage placement?
3.5, sir.
3 batch. How many publications?
In the assessment period, we have 75 publications.
How many scopus? Scopus index?
Only
2. Now you can take from
these
India.
are the, yes, sir. These are the faculty strengths, sir.
You keep slowing.
We are members of many colleges. HMA. This is support to faculty. These are the department committees. This is FPA format, sir. Associated with professional bodies at HMA, task, NSIC and National Actuarial Network, sir. This is the identification of slow development process. And these are the achievements of our students, sir. Student evaluation according to university norms we do. This is the pass percentage, result analysis. These are the place companies or students are placed in all companies. These are the activities every year.
Thank you very much. Electronics, both. Also will be going to computer science, IT and MBA.
Sure.
So you can depute somebody who can
Yes, sir.
Is the UV exposure system?
Double side. UV exposure double
There
side.
will be some samples.
Yes, it's samples exactly. You have PCB software. So from that we use
Which software you are using?
earlier we are using structured manager. Now we are using this CAD PCB.
These films have.
These films also. Yeah. Students have up to
These are the components because first time they are handling so this is for the UZ level. Yes. All the networks and the IC planner, exponential basic use.
they are not using breadboard.
Breadboard. That means two themselves. That is maximum. These are the DRV connections. Using the DRV, see we can this image impedance the calculations. Automatic
Sometimes
You can sign that?
actually.
some army people finally we do something.
So this is which semester?
Second
First year, second semester.
we'll do some ready-made.
Ready-made.
And for soldering practice.
They don't need to understand what is that. But soldering practice and resoldering practice will be practicing.
The investment lost to some science.
Starting from the learning of the different components and the values of
Just
have it. These are the mini project.
Topic is they will purchase this one. And they will make it
Component and assembly.
They will try to understand what is the
Once
component.
they are doing soldering practice and we asked to do some mini projects. Some architecture.
Concepts about.
Not reaching the laboratory staff. Yes. How many match? How many of them? 10. Your faculty strength is 40. And this is the lab staff. 10 is the lab staff.
Thank you.
This is, how many PhD students are there? 8. They are pursuing their PhD. Part-time. What do you mean part-time? They are employed somewhere else.
Yes.
Excuse me, madam. Madam, ఒకసారి బ్యాగ్ మేడం గారు బ్యాగ్ కొంచెం
front end and back end.
Yeah, after doing this, you are fabricating also.
After GDS.
This company you got?
Habis.
Yellow company? Company?
I'm not sure.